Greetings, Grapple fans. This is a tag team street fight for LDN Wrestling. My name is Reginald Kensington III, and it is our pleasure to have you here. Making their way to the ring, the tag team. On the left-hand side, black trunks with pink sparkles, is Jordan Sparks. And leading the way, trash can in hand, is the LDN Capital Champion in the orange and black trunks. That is Steve Savage. For those who did not get to see the singles bout featuring Jordan Sparks and Toby Valentine, I would go back and watch that because it sets up nicely why this tag team bout was set. We are, of course, coming to you live from the wonderful, beautiful venue here in Falmouth in Cornwall. This is the Princess Pavilion, Cornwall on the southwest coast of the United Kingdom. But for Steve Savage and for Jordan Sparks, they don't care where they are. They just want to get their hands on Toby Valentine and Jay Lamrod, and they want to cause damage to those two. And they are going into the crowd right now, and I'll tell you something, I almost guarantee you that the fight will be going into the crowd as well. And these LDM wrestling fans are absolutely excited for this tag team contest. Now, Savage, of course, defended his title at this venue earlier on against Jay Lamrod, and we saw earlier Jordan Sparks defeat, well, he actually lost, but he certainly took the boots to Toby Valentine.
Your first tag team, please welcome back Steve Savage. And his tag team partner,
well, Sparks and Savage are having to put their dukes up and their weapons out, because here comes Jay Lamrod in the red and black trunks, Toby Valentine in the blue, white and red singlet. And these two are, listen, they're great wrestlers, but they're up for a street fight tonight. No countouts, no disqualifications. Tag team rules, however, are in effect for the most part. You will see these four individuals fighting all the way around this arena. Don't expect an exchange of wrestling holds. Don't expect a traditional British bout. Don't expect a catch-as-catch-can style of chain wrestling and holds, reversals and counters. This is a tag team street fight, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be one not for the faint at heart. Don't forget to subscribe to LDM Wrestling on YouTube. Don't forget to enable notifications, and don't forget to engage with us in the comments. I want to be focused right on the action, so I'm going to get all of the plugs out the way right now for your chance to get tickets for an LDM Wrestling show anywhere in the country. Go to ldmwrestling.com. You can find out when they're coming to a town or city near you, and you can find out how to book tickets. You can follow LDM Wrestling all across social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and of course right here on YouTube. So we look forward to seeing you on all of our social medias. But for right now, I'm Reginald Kensington III. Let's bring you this tag team street fight as Valentine and Lamrod enter the ring.
please welcome Jay Lamrod. And his opponent, his tag team partner, Toby Valentine.
Well, Lamrod and Valentine tagging up, and it's going to be Valentine and Savage starting things off. And it seems they want to get started early on, but it looks like, as you can see, this is going to turn into a street fight pretty quickly. And Lamrod then gets the nail Sparks right off the bat. And now the right hands are flowing as Valentine, huge clothesline over the top rope, takes Savage down. Lamrod and Sparks on the outside, now exchanging right hands, and it's Lamrod who's getting the better of the early stages right here. But this is where Sparks comes across. And you've got the merchandise table there, that's in jeopardy. Now on the other side of the ring, you've got Sparks battering Savage's head into the apron. Now Valentine, booted in the midsection by Savage. And now Savage throwing Valentine into the front row. And I'll tell you, when you buy a ticket to LDM Wrestling, you don't expect to be part of the action, but you never know what you're going to get. And I'll tell you this, Steve Savage is right on the fire escape. and it looks like there's no escape for Toby Valentine. If they go through that door, we'll do our best to send our cameraman out there with you so you don't miss a second of the action. But don't forget, this is a tag team contest. So Lamrod and Sparks are somewhere, but Toby Valentine has just taken a trash can to their head and the bag has just gone everywhere. And of course the managing director of Alien Wrestling trying his best to keep the public safe. But this is a street fight, folks. Anything can happen. And that trash can driven into the midsection, and I think a piece of it broke off just there on the chest of Toby Valentine. Steve Savage, of all four men here, is the most suited to a contest like this. He has had these types of fights all over Ireland and all over the United Kingdom. And now it's 2-on-1 in the ring as Lamrod is taken out from behind, giving Sparks a little bit of air. And now Savage and Sparks 2-on-1 on Jay Lamrod. Lamrod, of course, living out in Dubai, but has come over for this tour. He may well be regretting it, given the outcome of this right now, as Lamrod is in trouble. Lamrod is being held up. The crowd cheering for Toby to recover, but he's not getting there. And now Lamrod then double clothesline, taken out and landed right on the upper portion of that back. Savage hits the ropes. Big leg drop. And there's no tags needed, it seems. You got two men in the ring. And there's a knee strike right there from Sparks. Savage calling for the elbow, it seems. Savage now off the ropes. Second time. Big elbow drop. And now what is Sparks going to do to one-up Steve Savage? All of this on Jay Lamrod right here. Sparks hits both ropes. Oh, he hits him 3 times. And a big splash. Jay Lamrod in trouble. This could be over quickly. Lamrod kicking out on a 2 count. That was 4 big moves issued. Bigger and bigger and bigger and biggest. And now Savage and Sparks having a quick check-in. Savage driving Lamrod into the corner. Folks, this is a street fight. If you're wondering why there are 3 men in the ring, there will be moments where there'll be 4 and there'll be moments when there are none, because all 4 will likely be brawling all over the Princess Pavilion here. Savage through by his partner into Lamrod, and now snapmare takeover followed by a huge kick by Sparks. I'm actually surprised at how well Sparks and Savage are working cohesively as a team. Savage has an ego, there's no denying that, but Sparks is always wanting to be in the spotlight as well. So the fact that they're able to share it right now is somewhat surprising, and they now go for a double suplex, it seems. Toby Valentine slowly making his way up, and it is a suplex reversed then with a beautiful roll. And we're looking at seeing, well, even though it's a 2 in the ring right now, Toby Valentine showing his either respect or naivete, because he is wanting an official tag right here. Let's call it respect for the rules. Izzy's got his hand ready. This could be a big tag. Here comes Toby Valentine. Taking Sparks out, taking Savage across. And look at this, giving 1 each. A right hand for both. There's a second one for both as well. It's right hands all around. And there's that spinning discus punch for both once again. If Toby Valentine was a talk show host, he'd be Oprah, because you get a punch, you get a punch, everybody gets a punch. And there's a big spine buster for Toby Valentine. Oh, folks, the action finally back in the ring, of course. And now Toby Valentine with his sights set on the power slam, perhaps, on Jordan Sparks. There it is, the big power slam. Could this be all we've got time for? What a victory for Valentine and Lamrod. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us right here for this tag team street fight. Toby Valentine and Jay Lamrod victorious. I have been Reginald Kensington III. This has been LDM Wrestling on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate all 3,500 plus subscribers. Make sure you drop a little thumbs up and a comment in the sections, and we will see all of you at ringside or the next time LDM brings you fantastic content right here on our YouTube page. From ringside, from the Princess Pavilion in Falmouth in Cornwall, this is Reginald Kensington III saying good night, Grapple fans.